folks. Good evening. Hi, this is Keith from Valuable Play, and this is Open Game Night. Yes, I am solo tonight. Apparently, our fearless leader Ron is getting on a mission to get more games for us. And apparently, our other guests and our other hosts have rolled a one again. So, ladies and gentlemen, hi. What's more? This is Key again from Valuable Play. And if you guys haven't heard yet, let's go straight to the point, folks. If you guys haven't heard yet, Valuable Play has had an announcement, and I'll just repeat it here so at least it's really clear for everyone else. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we actually were invited to go and join CONQuest. Yes, CONQuest. This. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, after July 8th, we were announced, and we will be joining this July 23 to 24 on the Tabletop Zone of the CONQuest, sponsored by almost every other tabletop manufacturers out there, and also for everyone else who actually want to join and are also our volunteers. Let me read this for you. From the top, make a drop. That's a wrap at the Tabletop Zone at CONQuest Festival 2022. Enjoy a huge wide variety of tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons, Yu-Gi-Oh, right, Monopoly, yeah, and more, definitely more. Okay, so it's free to play at the event itself, powered by Baker, powered at us, the board game advocates and enthusiasts. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't heard what CONQuest is, let me give you a little idea what it is. So CONQuest here is I think it's a yearly thing where there are many activities, from mostly about digital gaming, or even your most famous celebrities from the gaming community actually joins up. Even those people who are famous for their YouTube channels and their vlogs and whatnot. So let's take a little quick step here in the activities. All right, we got Alliance Game Finals. We got a Valorant Celebrity Showdown. Gaikov Primaries. I think that's the cosplay thing, I think. We got Retro Arcades. Yeah, who'd like that? I know I would. Celebrity Meets. Hey, I don't know much of who these guys are, but I'm sure most of you guys do. Tech and Game Dev Expo. Yes, for the IT people out there. Tech and Game Dev Development Exposition. Please do join if you can. We got Quest Talks, interviews. We got Crafters Quarters Industry Summit. We got Passport Quest, open tournaments, cosplays, of course, stream zones, and look at that, Tabletop Zone. Woohoo! Let's represent, ladies and gentlemen. So we got also the Questathon. I'm not too sure, inspired by PX on Megathon, okay? Art galleries and Alliance Hall. So, ladies and gentlemen, given that we are very near CONQuest, and it's around about 7 days, 9 hours, and 24 minutes till the event. So we're all hoping you guys will be visiting us there on the tabletop floor, and we all hope to see you there. Us and all of the volunteers, and I would like to thank everybody who volunteered to help us out with this thing. Thank you in advance. You know who you guys are. So there you go. All right. Again, this is on July 23 to 24 on the SMX Convention Center, Pasay. All right. Again, for any questions you guys have about the CONQuest and the tabletop activities, please do give Valuable Play a shout out, or at least a questions, or message us if you guys are interested, and we'll get to you guys as soon as we can. All right. Now, today's topic was also about games, obviously. So, though I am here, I'm not as a aficionado as the other guys. My specialty is more of digital board gaming, and not just the one you see in the browsers and the like. I really mean multiplayer games, and not just those typical ones, but more on the some special IPs and also board gaming. So these are my highly requested things that you guys may want to try out. Okay, first of all, let's start with the most obvious ones. Okay, hold on, let me show you guys. Hold up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First up, we got the most obvious games available for multiplayer. If you can't even see each other often, I'm sure you guys are always itching to see each other all the time, but not everyone has the luxury to do that. Okay, so let's get the obvious out. Okay, the obvious one is all of the Jackbox Party Pack series. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and by now I'm very sure everyone's very familiar with the Jackbox Party Packs. Why did I mention this? Aside from it being the obvious, because there's actually an announcement that Jackbox, where is that? Jackbox 9 will be coming in very, very soon. Jackbox Party Pack 9. Oh, look at that. Look at the chicks. Really cute. Little chickens. There you go. So, again, they'll be having the most hilarious, or hopefully, clickable kind of games that you guys will be able to play as well. And I hope they do make new ones that are more different from the rest. Although there is already announcements of which games will be part of it. So I'll leave it up to you guys to actually check it out. And that would be the Jackbox Party Pack 9. That's why I brought up the Jackbox Party Pack as one of the most obvious things to play remotely. Now, here's another thing that's pretty special. For the Philippines, we were one of the very first people to actually have this game, which you can actually try and play digitally with your friends. It's a deck builder, and I'm sure people have heard about this already. And this is Marvel Snap. Yes, folks. Hey, Monkey Plays. Hey, thank you for joining. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got Marvel Snap. Yes, it's been already announced, actually weeks ago, and I've been playing this for quite some time, and it's been out in the Philippines, specifically in the Philippines, pretty early. So please do get a chance, if you have a chance to check it out. It's free on Android, I think, and also on iOS. So please do get a chance to play Marvel Snap. It's, from my personal opinion, it's like a very light version of, what's that game? Smash Up. There you go. All right. So we got Marvel Snap for those people who actually have that Smash Up itch, and you want to do it on your cell phone with your friends. Okay. Happy Friday. Yes, it is a Friday. All this while it's a Thursday because we're having the open game night tonight. Yeah, sorry folks, we were a bit late. Anyways, so we got Marvel Snap. So that's 2. Now on to the third one. What is our third one, Keo? What do we have in store for everyone else? Yes, personal favorite, not very new, but let's check it out. Where's that? Where's that game? It's called Use Your Words. Now, this is not a new game, although it's an alternative to Jackbox Party. Yes, some people know this, some people don't. But this is like pretty much one of the most funniest games I've ever played with the right people. All right? Keo, you're telling us, okay, let's play games that are similar to Jackbox. Well, yes. There's one thing about these kind of games I'll be telling you about is not everybody can actually can play this, or usually have it, or their computers handle it often. So these kind of games are actually easier to play and have only one copy from all of you guys. All right. So one copy for everybody. That'll be great. Speaking of that, the next game on my particular short list would be Nemesis Lockdown. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Nemesis Lockdown has its own digital version. So if you never knew about this, now's your chance to actually find out about this. It actually mimics the board game itself, obviously with computer graphics and also animations. But if you ever enjoyed Nemesis Lockdown and you ever want to try with people across the oceans and also cities, now's your chance digitally. All right, cool. Now, up next after Nemesis Lockdown, we've got what's in my list. Okay. Where is that? There you go. This is, where is that? Oh no, where is that? I'm trying to look for it. Sorry, folks. My game list is not Organized. We've got Tales from Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation. If you never ever tried the Dungeons and Dragons adventure games, now this is the cheapest way to play it, especially with your friends. If you don't, and you only need one single copy to play this game. Again, this is one of the most faithful board games adaptations of the D&D adventure system, the Tomb of Annihilation, and I think it's the only copy of it or version of it for this particular genre of game board. All right. Next, we've got something called Talisman. No, I mean, yeah, this is old. I know everyone knows about this. That's another thing I'm looking for here. This is also called. Where is that? Where is that? The. Let me check it out. I think it's here. Let me go back to the store. Type in here. It is. The Captain is Dead. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is not the newest board game out there, but it's also very faithful as well to the original. Now, we don't know what the Captain is Dead board game. This particular game is more like using your abilities per character in order to save the ship from an alien invasion, which is pretty fun. Okay? So there you go. Next up on my list, and this is a pretty short list too as well, just for the quick fun. Yes, Gloomhaven. Let me just find out. Gloomhaven. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've seen one of my viral plays. People play this game, Gloomhaven, with its expansion. Why did I mention that? Because it does have an expansion, which is, yes, you guessed it. It's the Jaws of the Lion expansion. So if you ever think that this is incomplete, no, it's very much complete. The Gloomhaven digital version, okay? I won't loom in this further because everyone knows what Gloomhaven is. This is a digital copy which you can play with your friends. Next up, we've got another familiar game. We've got, for your board game pleasure, where is that? Yes, the old faithful Root. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty extensive because they actually practically made all the expansions already in digital. So if you haven't tried Root, it's also available on your cell phones. Okay, that's Root. I'm sure you guys are more familiar than me. Although I have been trying. I've been playing for 30 minutes digitally. All right. What's up next, Kyo? All right. Next up on my suggestion list, highly recommended. Yes. If you are a Warhammer 40K fan, and I'm not gonna talk about Dawn of War, I highly suggest you guys try Battle Sector. Battle Sector is said to be the most faithful Warhammer 40K tabletop adaptation in digital form. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, again, Battle Sector, and it's continuously being updated with newer factions. Right now, we've got the Necrons, obviously the obvious ones with let me check. Let's check. There you go. We got Space Marines. We got the Necrons. We've got the Tyranids. Soon we'll get the Sisters of Battle. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right. And that is Warhammer 40K Battle Sector. Very faithful to the tabletop war game itself. It's still more or less still being developed continuously. So if you guys are interested, check it out. Okay. Next up on the list, we've got another a very unknown game called Assimilate. Now, Assimilate is very similar to those fun games that we always like to play back in the day, where there is a werewolf. Oops, did I trigger somebody? A werewolf or a spy or a assassin. So yes, this is Assimilate, where it's a party game where actually You have a group of friends from, I think, around 10 players, I think, where you actually find who the robot is, right? Providing clues, finding out who the traitor is, yada, 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 in the most simple and digital way. Here's the best part. Only one of you guys need a copy, and you guys can actually use your cell phones to play with whoever has a copy, right? And that's assimilate. Next up in my short list here for recommendations for remote play is the Paper Pirates. Now, where is that? Paper Pirates. Looking for it. There you go. Paper Pirates. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is very much more like the hidden roles or possibly the traitor mechanic type of game. Again, this game can be played using your cell phones with only one person who actually buys the game and streams it for everybody. All right. I think this is more definitely like those games of that we love to play with the traitor mechanics, such as what do you call that? Yeah, Avalon and the like. Okay, it adds a lot of what do you call this? A lot of different kinds of gameplay, not just the basic. Basic's always there to teach everybody how the game works, but with added options and gameplay, man, this Paper Pirates is very, very much promising, and it's pretty obscure. Not everyone knows about this. So, Paper Pirates, Pirate Pool Party. That's a mouthful. So yeah, soon I'll try to convince the guys to play this with me. Okay. And then next up on my list would be a little old game called, let me check it out. Hold on. Called For the King. Why did I mention this? Yes, the graphics is not exactly impressive. It's been out since for how many years now? 2018 specifically. Because this is like a game, if you have that D&D quick strategy itch and you don't want to buy it, but someone does, you can actually play it remotely as long as someone shares you the game easily without even you buying it. Why did I mention this? Because For the King 2, let me put it here, it's coming very, very soon with a much better interface and better graphics, obviously, with obviously the same gameplay and with more features. So that's very, very much coming soon on 2023. So if you never tried For the King, this is one of the good games that you want to use if you want a turn-based kind of RPG. All right. Next up on my short list is another game I'd like to show you guys. It's called where is that? The Big Screen, Big Potato presents Big Screen Games. Now, this is pretty much of a obscure game to as well, but like Jackbox, you can actually play this with your cell phones. All right. So this game actually has 3 games in it, and I'll actually show you guys right now how it looks like. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just, it's not even showing yet. Wrong screen. Basically, it's got 3 games inside. Let me just show you the store page so you have an idea what it is. So it's got 3 games. It's got the herd mentality, where everyone actually has to have the same kind of answers. If you're all friends, you should know each other more or less. Maybe yes, maybe no. We've got the scroll, which I think is a very good implementation of Telestrations. Yes, I know Telestrations has started as an application on the cell phone, but not many people know about it, and a lot of people know the physical copy of it, Telestration. And this scroll actually implements it very, very well. And all you need again is just a simple cell phone. Okay? And the last game is called Can of Worms. So I think it's more like, how do I describe this? Can of Worms is more like, it says here, look your friends in the eyes and silently answer the question. So, okay, if it's more for a barcada kind of game. So if you know your friends even more, you'll be able to answer who is what given the question, like who is the biggest liar, and then everyone should be actually be able to vote on who it is, and let's see the answers and see if your friends know you more than you do. And there you go. Those are, yeah, I know, I understand that there are a lot of other games, but these are the most recent games I've actually tried and actually have seen and actually work very well, smooth, it's polished. And I also have a list of new games here for the solo player. Yes, I know this is more. This topic was more about the what do you call this, remote gameplay. But for the solo player, I actually have something three games here that you guys can try out. First is Citizen Sleeper. Yes, our variable play gamer here, Pinoy Gamer, has actually played this. If you have seen his stream, please do so. He's actually played this. It's a very good single player RPG, mostly on text based. So if you like reading, you'll love this. Okay, Citizen Sleeper. Next game for the solo players, and not just any other game, digital or solo play. We got the Miyamoto S. Another obscure game, but it actually mimics a good strategic board game where you actually have to strategize your minis to conquer the board or actually kill your objective. The thing about this is that in the beginning of each stage, you actually draft your characters, aside from your main character, which is Miyamoto. So you're actually able to draft which one you want to bring into the game each stage, and then the enemy will get whoever you don't choose, and then you have to utilize the abilities in order to obtain the objective. Which is usually, distilling the objective or usually the main bad guy. All right. Next up, and the last one is. Okay, let's see what's out. The last one here is. Yes, I'll leave later. I'll talk to you later. Go to mommy first. All right. Oh, sorry. Wrong. It's here. It's called Before the Last. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is like my personal favorite. Before the Last Hour. Now, I know everyone knows the game. What's that thing? Slay the Spire. Well, I discovered this, and this, my friends, is such a game that actually is similar. But just look at the artwork, man. It reminds me of these old type games, old type cartoons like He-Man, Brave Star, and placed in a very well-made Slay the Spire type deck building roguelike. Just look at that. That's impressive. Look at that. And that's pretty new. Only last May 2022, and it's very, very unknown. So Before the Last Hour for you solo players out there who love deck building. Alrighty then. So as I said a while ago, this is more or less a very short episode. My personal recommendations. All right. So with this, I hope everyone won't be bored during these weekends that you can't see each other, especially nowadays that there's a little alarming rate of numbers getting high, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. So again, these are the games that you guys can play best by yourselves or with friends, remotely, and most of them not needing to have more than a single copy. All right, cool. Let's see. And that's generally it. Again, I would like everyone to remind everybody that we do have, again, CONQuest Festival 2022 this coming July 23 and 24 at the SMX Convention Center, Pasay. So we hope to see everyone there. Okay, so please do feel free if you guys do have the money to join and tickets to join, please see us and say hi. Because most of us will be there for both days. People you may know, people you might not know, but that's the fun thing. Getting to know everybody, especially in this particular convention, which is once a year. This is a big thing for us board gamers. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for listening. This is a very short open game night episode. Again, Ron's not around and everyone else, but that's okay because we're here to help you guys get all the information you need to join us at anything you need. All right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we close off tonight, I would like to thank everybody who joined us, and we hope to see you guys again soon, especially on July 2024. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Again, this is Kia from Variable Play, signing off, and I hope to see you guys all in CONQuest. Bye.